go there. Do you need to like drag the thing up? It's on the bottom. It's throwing me off, Kale. Is that what the heck, man? Oh my God, we're live. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the pregame show.
I think it's that jacket that's throwing you off.
I'm freezing.
Which jacket?
I got the two. I'm so cold right now.
Stay a while.
Dude, I feel like it's the resident jacketsman.
Yeah, is this too many jackets?
No, I just feel like you're kind of jacking my thing.
Oh, really?
I feel like I'm the jacket guy.
Jacking your jacket takes. This is gonna be a terrible show. I can already. It's gonna be really bad.
So bad already.
You knew that the second you invited me on this.
The second we did, I was like, "Oh shit, this is gonna be terrible." We're presented as always by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app now. Use promo code DNVR because later on in the show we're gonna kick Spencer off. We're gonna bring Dev in. He's gonna make us some money.
Maybe.
Let me introduce the. He's gonna probably. I'm gonna introduce the panel tonight. You went with the hat tonight.
I went with the hat tonight. Just picked this up from Breckenridge Brewery, actually.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's their winter line 2022.
This is this is such a classic first day of the first snow of the year outfit over here.
This is like what I wear every show, man.
No way.
Joggers,
Come on.
a sweatshirt, and a hat.
You try harder most of the time. Over here, I do have D-line.
I know. I, too, am wrapped in a cloud of depression brought on by the changing seasons. This is what we always talk about with Nikola Jokic in the early part of the year.
This is the only thing you have in common
by
with Nikola Jokic.
Seasonal affected depression. I feel it. I got almost nothing done today.
It's a real thing. It's real.
Nothing done. Ooh, there we go. And then over here, you guys know him as an odd bro. It's Spencer.
What's up, guys?
An odd bro.
An odd bro.
A
Yeah,
golf
what?
bro.
I think I have you as odd bro in my phone.
What does that even mean?
That used to be,
Yes,
that was
like-
our old podcast.
Oh, gotcha.
You guys don't go back with Spencer like I go back with him, though. That's the difference.
We go way back.
What you're doing is refusing to accept his new name. You just call him Cassius Clay. This is Muhammad Ali.
This is not appropriate. Nuggets are in Oklahoma City. They're going to take on the Thunder for the second time this season. Harrison, what do you have for game notes for us?
Let's go over the injuries. Bones Highland is out tonight.
He is out.
So is Ish Smith.
Oh, God dang it. Remember when we thought we were out of purgatory?
Don't say that word.
Purgatory is a bad word?
Yes. It brings back bad memories.
No, listen, no team is immune from little dips into the purgatory pool.
That's
we are
so
not
true.
in purgatory,
Right.
but this is what it is to enjoy, and I use enjoy very loosely, an NBA season.
It's so true. You know what it is? It's not purgatory. This is like Monopoly. We're in jail. It's temporary.
That's what I'm
We
saying.
got to roll 7 or whatever.
Dude, we're in that drunk tank.
Can I not just pay $200?
$200 and get
I
out of
would've
jail.
paid that
Get back on the
months ago.
board. I know. I need a whole lot of bail. By the way, Monopoly playing with my daughter is very fun.
It is a fun game. I like Monopoly.
Did you oppress them economically?
Yeah.
I told you.
Marketplace,
This is the
Boardwalk.
thing is they kept not wanting to spend, like, because they're like wanting to be tight with their money. I had to teach them a lesson.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's not how the real world works.
Invest in real estate.
I was just going around the board buying everything. They didn't want to buy anything, and then they got all mad when I just started charging them rent.
Yeah.
Totally dominant.
Life lessons learned early.
Teaching them early.
You gotta teach them.
But okay, let me just go over the timeline with Bones Highland real quick because I'm very surprised he's not playing tonight.
okay,
He was that late scratch
Yeah.
against the Lakers. That was
A
Sunday?
year ago, feels like.
Yeah, that was weird. I thought he wasn't like on the injury report before that or anything. Then at practice 2 days later, Michael Malone calls him the best player in the gym.
the wind has little theories here. You have little theories here.
These are called wind chimes.
But I think this one is a theory more than a chime.
It just seems interesting to me that he's out tonight, and then
Why would he do that?
he
Why?
like
I think he's just hurt. I think he hurt himself, and then he was good. and now he's hurt again.
he was
Simply
great at
hurt.
practice.
No, I'm
Practiced
actually with
fully,
Win.
contact, was the best player in the gym, and now is out tonight.
So are you saying that you don't think his hip hurts?
No, I'm not saying that. I just think it's interesting how he went from looking great in practice to being out
Very
tonight.
interesting.
It's only interesting in that I think he's actually injured. His hip is actually injured.
Well, that's not interesting at all.
That's not interesting. And I'll tell you, and I don't want to because I don't think there's any level of panic here. He did participate, was a full go in practice 2 days ago. Apparently was not a full go in practice yesterday, although I don't think that was mentioned when he was asked about him before.
Well, they didn't even do like anything heavy in practice yesterday either.
But then today he said like he was limited in practice when, again, to your point, it sounded like it was more of a shoot around yesterday when talking to Michael Malone. Nonetheless, now it comes out that he was limited and then, of course, out tonight. All I'll say is I don't like it.
Me neither.
I just don't like the shroud of mystery around a hip injury. But we won't panic. We'll just wait.
It's probably nothing. It just seems interesting to me, the timeline that's happened here. But I think we should all prepare ourselves for Davon Reed minutes tonight. Strap in.
All right.
Get mentally prepared. I think Davon Reed's probably going to be in the rotation tonight.
Spence, have you ever been as deep in the doghouse as Zeke Naji? Michael Malone literally this is an excellent opportunity. Maybe we'll see Zeke tonight. Nope.
I was with Spence on a birthday of his where he fell into a coffee table and spilled beer everywhere.
And I was told not to get drunk that night. So that's what
like a
that's what
typical
the Zeke Naji doghouse feels
You
like.
felt
So-
like Zeke Naji at that moment?
Yes. One time I came home late when I was a little kid, and my mom actually made us sleep in the physical doghouse.
Wow.
That's a real
Is
story.
this a true story?
You can ask Mitchell
Wait,
that.
you both had to sleep in the... What size dog are we talking here?
It was big enough to fit us
Okay.
both. So
Was the
pretty
dog
big.
in
We
there?
were like 12. No, they slept inside.
That seems inhumane.
It was the most mad I've ever seen
Seems
my mom.
wrong.
This is
love
good
this.
parenting. Me too. This is good parenting that you would lose your children for in 2022. Someone's
Yeah.
like,
100%.
If I was just up here and I was like, my daughter, I just told the story, and people were like, oh, beating them. If I was like, yeah, my daughter made her sleep outside. She came home late.
Yeah,
She
you
lost
have
a- she
Child
lost a
Protective
Monopoly.
Services at your door in the morning.
Anyway, look
Yeah.
at you. Worked out.
Yep, I'm fine.
Regular starters, though, Jamal Murray, KCP, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, Nikola Jokic. Also of note, Bill Kennedy is reffing tonight. Our
I love that
favorite
you think
ref.
this is of note. It is our favorite ref.
And here's my theory on Bill Kennedy for everybody
I love
that doesn't
theory
know
win.
it. I
so many
think
theories
I
today.
love it. I love it.
I think Bill Kennedy likes Nikola Jokic, and I think he gives
does.
him a good whistle compared to other refs.
I agree with this also. See, this is the thing. Even though we have to call them conspiracies, these are astute observations.
Yeah, these are educated observations that I make after watching a lot of Nuggets basketball.
I'm with you 100% on this.
He gives Nikola Jokic some calls that other refs wouldn't give him, particularly helping him get to the free throw
He's
line.
frequently seen laughing and being gregarious.
He enjoys
gregarious
Nikola Jokic. A lot of other
around
refs
Nikola
don't.
Jokic.
Short dude with the mustache, right?
He's got
Yeah, I don't know
Yep,
how short
yep,
he is, but
yep.
he does
He has
have a
a
mustache.
mustache.
He looks short on
Yeah.
TV.
When
Yeah.
he
Compared
goes
to
to
those
do the
guys.
reviews, he gives like a very formal 1927
Yep.
side.
Yes.
Yep.
After further review, floor on the column.
That's a good impression.
But he also, the other thing he does is he also flexes. Like,
Yeah,
you notice,
yeah,
like, when he's looking at the thing, he, flexes his arms so you see his guns.
Yeah.
I love Billy Kennedy. I don't know about the conspiracy theory that he is a
We'll
pro-Jokic
see tonight.
player.
no conspiracy, just an astute
Yeah,
observation.
I have no data with me to back it up. It's just what my sense is after watching him ref some Nuggets games in the past.
Tony Brothers is the only one that... Tony Brothers, who's the other guy that...
James Capers.
No, there's one other one. I can't remember the name. Always is trying to throw him out.
It's oh my god.
I know.
The
We're drawing a
two
blank.
Jokic
They hate Jokic, man. They really dislike Jokic. And then I think the brunette, the female official.
she is actually also reffing tonight.
She's reffing tonight too. Oh wow! I don't know what to make of this.
Yeah.
Who's
Bill
powers
Kennedy's
are
the crew
stronger?
chief,
Okay.
but yeah,
Oh man. Well, we'll see what happens.
it should be an interesting night,
It should be an
nonetheless.
interesting night. All right. Anything else for game?
Lauren
notes?
Holcamp.
Oh yeah, Rodney Mott is the other
Rodney
one.
Mott. There it is.
Rodney
Rodney
Mott,
Mott.
yeah.
Yep. Those three. That's the holy trinity
yeah.
of Jokic haters.
That's
In
that's
Holy
all the wind chimes I have for game notes.
So tonight's headline and topic is tonight the night that the bench gets solved or gets figured out? And the reason I asked this one is because I assumed Bones Highland was back. He had a great practice. And my theory is that these bench woes are really the result of the Nuggets not being incomplete in very specific ways, namely Bones Highland, but also Michael Porter being in foul trouble or what have you. I think that the Nuggets might have already solved this problem, and I thought tonight would be the night we'd see it. Now, Bones out. I don't think that's true. I look at this and think Davon Reed steps up, no point guard in the second unit. I don't know what the second unit's going to look like, Eric. Like, what is the second unit tonight?
Wow.
What's the staggered second unit?
Well, I don't know. Probably it has everything. I'm hoping it has everything to do with the second unit they're facing. That we actually try to match up with the bench unit that we're given. I hope, but probably not. You're probably
But
right.
the bench unit's going to have what?
But like, I mean, to me, this is a: does Zeke Naji play? Does he not play? Does
The answer is
Davon Reed-
no. He had a chance to say maybe Zeke Naji plays tonight. He didn't. He said Davon Reed. I think you're going to get Brown and Brown. Good. I like it, but there's
Yep.
no point guard. But Brown and Brown, Davon Reed, and then Jeff Green and DeAndre Jordan. And I just look at that and I go, oh, man.
Yeah.
The bench was murdered last time they played OKC, and Denver still won. Bones Island was a minus 15 in that game, as was most of the bench. And the Nuggets won the game anyway because the starters were so good. Is it gonna be the same story tonight, Win?
I've got to think that's the 5. And yeah, I'm bracing for the Nuggets bench to get run off the floor tonight. I mean, also the Thunder are a team that I think can exploit like a slow, lazy, methodical kind of second unit that doesn't really have much direction. Like the Thunder can turn that group over, get out and run. Like the Thunder can run their pick and roll game on that group to death. So I'm very nervous about the bench tonight.
Spence, who do you have? Give me on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being supreme confidence, 1 being no confidence for the bench unit here. We're going to start with DeAndre Jordan.
5,
That's average. All right, Jeff Green.
6,
Davon Reed.
1,
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Christian Brown.
7,
Whoa,
Oh, that's pretty good. Bruce Brown.
10.
Collectively, that group is a 5-man unit.
Wait, does he have
Roughly
to add it
5.
up? And
Roughly a
Add them
5?
all up, divide them by 5.
All right.
Do you think they maybe take a chance with Bones not playing and staggering Michael Porter Jr. more with that bench unit? Give them some scoring?
It's weird because, yes, I do think that is the plan tonight.
Yeah.
But how does that look, Harrison? Like, let's just say take Bruce Brown out of that equation. So you got now you can't. You have to have Bruce Brown with the second unit.
Yeah,
you have to
or
have
else
somebody
they're not
handling the
stopping
ball.
anybody.
So maybe
Or
Christian Brown.
handling the
Take
ball.
Christian Brown out. So it's going to be Bruce Brown, Davon Reed, Michael Porter, Jeff Green.
No,
and
take
DeAndre.
Jeff Green out. Let Michael play the 4.
No, we would never do that, Spence. We would,
I'm trying
we would
to
never
say
do that.
what guy staggers and replaces Michael Porter, and it's probably Bruce Brown.
Yes, but to your point, you don't have a point guard. Who's going to handle the ball
Or
in
it's
that
actually
second
Christian
unit?
Brown.
I think it's Christian Brown who's the early sub to replace Michael Porter, and then Michael Porter comes back with Davon Reed, Bruce Brown, which sucks because I love Bruce Brown with the starters, but with the injuries tonight, he's just got to play with the bench. He's got to handle the ball. So it's Michael Porter, Davon Reed, Bruce Brown, Jeff Green, DeAndre Jordan. Probably, right?
I think you're right. I think that's probably what it looks like. But again, that's not the final solution. So it's
Yeah.
almost where Denver is, again, not in purgatory, but they're just held up from doing the thing that we think is going to get them over the hump. And that's a bummer. Maybe Michael Porter just carries that second unit tonight, and it's awesome. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. Well, here's how it won't matter. Number one reason it won't.
The starters just murder their
And one in
starters.
particular, last time they played, Nikola Jokic dominated and got a triple-double. We know he is tied with Wilt Chamberlain for the triple-double. Is tonight the night that he gets it? Eric, he had a triple-double against them once last year. He had one triple-double already out of one game this year. They liked a hard double.
They weren't in town today, right? They've been in OKC.
Yeah.
What's the weather in OKC? Is this where you're
Unaffected
going?
by this
I
weather.
can't believe this.
Let's
this
look
is
it up.
really
I'm gonna
how
actually
you're going
look it up
here.
right now.
Look at the weather
And-
report.
Yeah,
This is
let's
what
look at
we're
the
going
weather
for?
report. If it's nice there, which I think it probably is. I saw a photo.
Oklahoma City. 71 degrees.
Triple double!
But some rain in the
Anything is
forecast.
possible, dude. It's happening tonight. What a bummer! It's not happening at Ball Arena.
You say there's no thunder tonight in Oklahoma City?
Wow,
Terrible.
that's
Not
so.
good?
That's
All right.
beyond dumb and bad.
Do you have a graphic ready in case Nikola Jokic surpasses Wilt Chamberlain?
You haven't done a lot of work today, so you could get to work
Yeah.
on that.
Is it too snowy for that?
Yes, it's too snowy.
I think Jokic gets a triple-double today. Absolutely.
I kind of do too.
Unless the Thunder just go completely opposite of their defensive game plan from a couple weeks ago.
You don't do that to Jokic, though. I get if you did that to Joel Embiid or Bam Adebayo or one of these other centers. Like, you mix it up and, it's
Yeah.
confusing.
And
Jokic's
hey-
like, they're not doubling. Cool, I'm scoring tonight.
And hey, the Nuggets won that game. I mean, that was a pretty close game for a lot of that.
Denver shot the ball really well. Now you go on the road. I would double down
Yeah.
on the strategy. Make those guys make shots again. And maybe they do, but probably they don't.
Yeah, this seems like 20 point, 13 rebound, 12 assist type game for Jokic.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I like it. You guys want to do a little power rankings? We're 2 weeks into the season. I think it's time that we look around the league, and I give you guys my power
Going
rankings.
ADA.
We're going ADA. It's a weird top five right now. I want to see if you guys agree or disagree. The only one that I think is controversial is actually the 5th spot. Okay. I think there is 6 or 7 teams you could have put here, but I went with the Utah Jazz.
Whoa.
The Utah Jazz. The biggest surprise, man.
Yeah.
But the Utah Jazz are good. And
They
have
are.
some, they actually, again, this is power rankings, so recency bias is factored heavily, rightfully so. That's what you're supposed to do. The Utah Jazz have some nice wins this year. They beat Denver, as we all know. They beat Minnesota. They beat Memphis twice. They beat New Orleans. Those are some heavy hitters, man. Their only losses have come to Denver, Dallas, and the Houston Rockets, which is a little bit of an off one. But that's a really good win profile. Spencer, are you buying the Utah Jazz?
If it's not a playoff series, yes. I think they're that typical team that we before Nikola Jokic was what he was,
Yeah.
and before the Nuggets had a ton of superstars, they were in that like, oh, we have a
Good
lot of
range,
good
yeah.
role players where we can win and we can catch people on nights and win a lot of regular season games. I don't buy them moving much past the regular season or even halfway through the season, but they're a team that's like I think teams let their guard down a little bit while we're playing Utah. They don't have Donovan Mitchell. They don't have Rudy Gobert. And then all of a sudden, Markkanen's scoring insane. They've got Malik Beasley. Like, just guys like that are like, they can light it up on you and surprise you. So I'm buying them for now.
They've also been on the road. Like, they've played 9 games, and 5 of those have been on the road. So it's not like a lot of these other teams that would have been there, Portland's or whatever, like, they just haven't played such an easy schedule. Utah's actually played guys and beat them. And I'm just the one thing is, I think they drop out of this list before long. I don't think they're going to be here.
Nets just suspended Kyrie Irving for 5 games.
I saw that. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I don't want to talk about it.
I know. I'm surprised.
I just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, we just.
I just said the sentence.
Yeah, they suspended him 5 games. Okay.
We talked
I don't
about
wanna
it.
talk
I watched the Nets the other day, man. They're just not good. They got a bunch of dudes that are 6'2".
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
you watch
true.
them. Usually, KD was playing center against.
Yeah, this is what happens
the
when you
Bulls.
take Bruce Brown off your team.
It's so true.
You just fall apart.
It's actually funny that they are having Bruce Brown play center last year, and then you get rid of him, don't get a center,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh crap, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about them. Number 4, the Toronto Raptors. They're like, the Raptors are just such a Spurs team. Nobody's paying attention to them. They have had a great start to their season.
They just bludgeoned 2 teams in a row by like 40 points apiece.
Atlanta, they beat by 30. Yeah,
and then
that's a
last
huge
night-
one. San Antonio, 143-100. It's San Antonio, although San Antonio's been good. But anytime you score 143 points in regulation,
Yeah.
that's wild. And it was a balanced one. Gary Trent Jr. is the leading scorer at 24 points. They're a good team, man.
crazy.
I'm
I'm
so
definitely
Jerry.
definitely buying Toronto way more than Utah. I'm not even really buying Utah, to be totally honest. I think they're decent right now. I think in a couple weeks they're going to come back to
Are
earth.
you buying them, though, right now is the point? Because the power ranking is all about
They've been
what have
playing
you done.
well. Yeah, they've been playing well right now.
Exactly,
Yes.
so they are
yes.
good.
Long term, I'm
These
not
the
buying
top
them
3
at all.
to me I think are very solid. I feel very confident about them. Really the top 4, but the top 3. Number 3 is the Cavs. The Cavs look like they're really good. I don't know why Rudy Gobert's catching strays from Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell's that guy that
Because he doesn't like him.
I know he got sent to a better situation. It's working out well, and yet he's still
He doesn't like
talking
him.
shit about Rudy Gobert.
He doesn't like him. He got a new job.
It's your
and
ex-girlfriend you can't stop thinking about.
Yeah, except for he's not thinking like he's like hates his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, he
He's
wants it to be.
But he's still thinking.
I guess.
If,
Oh,
if
yeah.
he's got a comment on it, then
Because he's like, I can't believe I just wasted 5 years with this lady.
Yeah, and he might be right about it. Although who knows? It's still early. The Cavs might actually be for a real good team though.
Yeah, and they were doing this all without Darius Garland, who just came back last night. Probably their second best player.
They also lost their first game and then have won 6 or 7 in a row.
Yeah.
So they're rolling here. Number 2, guys, I hate this.
Oh,
Why
no.
did we do this? Should we just move on to bets? Number 2, the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah,
They're curb stomping everyone. They look great again. They're back. The worst part about the Phoenix, you guys want to know the worst part? You know what they have? They got the wins. They have their mojo.
I know.
That's the
Are they working out post game?
Any dogs? in
Is
here?
that their
Woo!
mojo?
Oh, God, you're right. They're such dorks. God damn it. But they look really good. They're dominating everyone, and they have their cockiness back.
They
Chris
do
Paul
look good.
has like 50 assists and 0 turnovers. It's really annoying. Sadly, the Suns, I think, remain a good team.
Yeah.
Most assuredly, they attempted to break their team apart to get Kevin Durant. Probably
They
would've-
still might do it.
Yeah.
I know.
What if
Really?
Actually, this is the brightest timeline.
Ayton for Durant.
Oh, just yeah.
When can he be
Let's just
traded?
say-
Like
let's just
December
say
15th?
let's just say in January they're like
January
40 and
15th?
8, just dominant, and they're like, you know what? Pull the trigger. Totally screws it up. They suck completely.
amazing.
That would be the best. Can you imagine ruining your season
Yeah.
just like that? That would be really incredible.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
And then number 1, the Milwaukee Bucks. You guys realize they've been doing this without Middleton. They are undefeated, the last undefeated team.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's a weird one because they're a really good team, but they're one team that I just feel like Denver matches up really well with. So we discount them, but they smack everyone else, man. They win comfortably.
Yeah. Giannis is a good player.
He is. They have had a very easy route. I mean,
They have had a really easy schedule. They also have the best defense in the league. I think the distance between the number 1 rated defense and the number 2 rated defense, Milwaukee to whoever's number 2, is like larger than number 2 to like number 4 or something.
Yeah.
They have a big gap.
One thing I will tell you though about a lot of these early season records, they are 7-0, 6-1, 6-0 at home. 6 of their 7 games have been home. They went on the road to start the game at Philadelphia.
Dude,
They've been home since October 21st.
The schedule makers started with them.
I do
ended
have to
with the
say,
Nuggets.
man, what is up with the NBA schedule this year? The Nuggets have only played like the Jazz and
They
the
played, like,
Thunder
4
and the
teams.
Lakers. Everybody's
So
just
true.
playing the same teams like
It's so true.
twice to start the year. What happened with the NBA schedule this year?
I have no idea what's happened. They're the exact same way. They've played Detroit 2 times in a
Yeah,
row.
like,
Both
what
in
is going
Milwaukee.
on?
That's just so
The
weird.
Timberwolves
man.
played like the Spurs 3 times
What if
in
the
their
Bucks-
first 10 games or something.
The Bucks might actually suck. They might be actually terrible. I don't know.
Schedule wins.
Spence, any parting thoughts on the night? Are we winning tonight?
Nuggets, yeah, absolutely.
Really?
It's gonna be one of those where we're up by like 30.
It's gonna suck.
It gets butthole tight in the fourth
It's
quarter.
gonna
and then-
tonight's gonna
and
suck.
then we end up winning.
Spence is a total Bronco fan, Nuggets fan. You know, just like supreme confidence at all
love it.
time. Like, how are we
I,
doing?
I like to just give that aura. Like inside, I'm like, how much
1,000%.
should I bet Thunder money on?
Completely with him on this, by the way.
There you go. All right, Spence, get up for the
All
big
right.
fella so he can come in fresh off of a haircut. Oh my God, that haircut is amazing. Unbelievable.
What a
Dev,
fresh cut.
are you ready to make us some money?
Yeah, I got some making up to do.
You do have some making up to do. What's it like to show up to work for the very end? What's the
It's-
latest you've ever showed up to your other job? Like, have you ever just nobody known?
No, I wish. Like I get called on as soon as the bell rings. It's like horrible. I really wish that it was this easy, and then get the credit if it goes well. That would be crazy good. I used to do that in college. Just did nothing in the group. They came in and on the day that the finals day or something like that. Straight A's. Straight A's. It's great. You guys are great. Did I tell you guys that?
Thanks so much, buddy. You're the best. Make us some money, though. Actually,
do
let me
this.
open up the app with you. DraftKings
let's
Sportsbook.
get that out open.
All right, so just the line in this game, 6.5. I was just like, this is too easy. But what I didn't know is what Vegas knew, which is the problem, is that Bones isn't playing. So I'm guessing that had to come into it. Also no Ish Smith, so they know that second unit is going to struggle. So I was going with the
Everybody
minus
knows.
6.5. I don't know anymore. I'm a little bit scared of that. OKC's been playing really good at home.
4-0, 4
I'm
wins
scared
in
of
a
that
row.
one.
3
too.
straight wins for them, so I'm gonna stay away from that one.
Okay.
So what I do like is I like the over 228.5.
Okay.
In this game, just because I think they're gonna get out and run. The last game that they played went over by a bunch, so I do like the over 228.5.
Okay.
I really like Bruce Brown. Over
I like
on
him too.
points. It's 9.5 for his points. He's going to have to play a lot with that second unit. He's going to have to play a lot in this game just because there's going to be the likely.
I like that bet, too.
He's going to have to be the ball handler. He's going to have to be the scorer
I like
with that
that
second
bet.
unit. So I think that he's going to score his 9.5.
You know what, though? I don't like the minus 135, so I might put that in a parlay.
Yeah. Put it in parlay. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea for it. DraftKings is giving away money with the SGA at 38.5 points, rebounds.
Here
and
we
assists.
go.
Dude, he's been getting
Here
that.
we
Have
go.
I seen him play lately? Have you guys seen him?
I have. I see him play the Nuggets every time.
The
he
double
plays the
team is now
Nuggets.
coming, and he's getting rid of it. Like, he's getting like 30 points and like 9 assists now. It's crazy. Like, that's easy. Just take it. I liked MPJ's over 2.5 3-pointers. It's a
Love that.
lot of juice on it. I hate that they don't let you like choose like 3+. You
Yeah.
can do it in the same game parlay actually.
All
you
right.
can put like
You
a
gonna put
3+,
that in there?
and then that'll actually
Yeah,
add
minus
it up.
175.
Yeah,
Jeez.
for 2.5 because it's so low.
Yeah.
Is the idea. So yeah, just put in the same game parlay and put it at the +3. The Devlock.
Oh,
The one that I'm all in for.
the Devlock?
That one. It's Jokic. Jokic PRA. His points, rebounds, and assists. 46.5.
I have 47.5.
Yeah, it went up because they know he's going to have to play a little bit more. Also, they know that it's his favorite referee playing in this game.
There you go, Dev.
They're going to get him to
There
the
you
free
go.
throw line. He's going to do his thing.
I don't
on
love this one, but
also
all right.
they understand this as a matter of time until he turns it on. I think it starts tonight. He's had a couple days
Really?
off. He's had time to think about, like, you know what? I have looked a little bit, regular. Let me get back to being who I am. So I think he goes like nuclear today.
All right.
So that's what I like.
The Jokic PRA. Great bet right there.
Those are really
I just
good.
wanted to say PRA.
Those are really good. Let's make a single game parlay over here. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking. I like.
We were going to talk Bruce Brown points, right? We wanted to go there.
Yeah, I like the SGA points, rebounds, and assists. I'm having it 35 plus here
For what?
for SGA's points, rebounds, and assists.
You're looking at that for a single game
You
parlay?
have to.
I don't want to do
You
that. I don't wanna
have
do
to.
I hate it, but he's right. He's making a lot of sense. I hate. I always love bet. Three's my favorite bet. You know
Yeah,
this.
it's the
We
best
talked
one. I'm
about
going to take
this.
Bruce Brown. First of all, 10 plus points. Let's go there to start. Threes, let's go over. Who are we betting on tonight? Michael Porter.
MPJ, of course.
Bruce Brown's been
MPJ.
hot from three.
Yeah, he kind of has been. Michael Porter Jr. threes. How many are we going to take? 3?
3. And Jamal Murray, I'm going to take
He's been hitting 2.
2. I'm going to take 2 for Jamal.
All right, 2 for Jamal.
So those 3. I'm going to take SGA, the points, rebounds, and assists, MPJ threes, Jamal threes.
You know what? We get a little good juice on that.
Yeah.
I've got a free bet.
Turns into
So I'm going
plus
to throw on
215.
that. And then I'm going to also have a little odds boost. Oh, yeah. I love it. I got 350 here. I got Bruce Brown 10 points, Michael Porter 3 threes, Jamal Murray 2 threes. I like my
Do I
odds on
dare
that.
throw a Jokic triple-double into the same game parlay?
Oh,
He's going to have a day.
I kind of want to.
oh, I'm doing it. I love it.
You know what? I'm doing it too. How do I add it? Oh, crap. Can I still add it? Where's that Jokic triple-double? Where's it at? Player props?
Yeah, go
Down
over
to the
player
bottom, scroll
props.
all the way down. Nikola Jokic triple-double. Ah, that really makes your juice crazy, doesn't it?
Triple double.
Oh, my God. I can't believe we're doing it.
My juice is
Your
crazy.
juice is crazy. Might use my free bet, plus 500. I like it. I'm feeling it. All right, guys. Those are it for our bets today. We'll be back right here. We're going to head down to the DNVR bar, but we will be here right afterward, hopefully for a winner's lounge, man.
Oh,
Let's get
dude.
this thing back.
Please.
This.
Please.
I need this winner's lounge.
All right. We'll see you guys over there.